Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Reezy, brand new to the content game on YouTube. But I'm here to bring out everything PvP related in Pokemon Go. That's Go Battle Leagues and the Silph Arena. So I'm brand new to the scene. So if you can like, comment, share, help me get my numbers up, that'd be greatly appreciated. You know, last season was my first time finishing at rank 9. Couldn't quite get to rank 10. So brand new season right here for season 4. I'm currently ranked rank 7, but my video is some of my battles that I did in rank 6. I hope you enjoy it. We ran a team of Jirachi, Shadow Machamp, and we also ran Haunter. Yeah, because I switched it up, and once I hit 7, I switched to the Drifloon. But I'm going to showcase the team that I ran. We did pretty okay with it. It was just 3-2 set. Some very interesting opponents that I ran into, and you get to see some of my great plays, and you also get to see some of the bonehead mistakes I made as well. And so hopefully you can learn from what I failed to achieve on. So without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so getting into this first matchup with our opponent, we are going to see how things turn out. So we lead Jirachi, and he throws Glaring Stomp. It's already a bad matchup, and then something happens right there, and it lags, and I'm unable to switch. So he has an energy advantage, and I know it's going to be Rock Slide galore after this point. So I'm committed to using every single one of my shields because we know how glassy Haunter is. And so maybe now that I think about it, I probably should have just let it go and then just come in with Shadow Machamp and just form up as much energy as possible. Now I'm thinking about it, but I committed all my shields. And so, I'm just throwing Shadow Punches at this point, hoping that he lets one through and he commits both his shields as well. I already know that this is going to be a Rock Slide. It's enough to take out Haunter easily. So I come in with my Shadow Machamp, form as much energy as possible. I'm not going to throw any charge moves. This is a Rock Slide. I'm not too concerned about that. And then he switches into his Cresselia. And so I throw a Rock Slide thinking, let me just chomp this thing down. And then I switch back into my Jirachi. I already had some energy saved up. I knew this was way too early for a Moonblast, so it had to be a Grass Knot. And it was a Grass Knot. And so I'm just going to keep farming a little bit. Then I throw this Doom Desire. Just chipping away at this Cresselia. We all know that Cresselia is kind of thick. So I know I'm just preparing for whatever at this point. I kind of dug myself in a hole, and there's a Moonblast. So I should have committed to the farm down here, and I did not. I went ahead and threw my energy, and then watch what happens here. This is what messes me up right here. So I'm waiting for him to throw mine. Then and I'm confused at this point. So I don't know what happened or what glitch happened that threw me off. I could have thrown the Doom Desire there and would have probably nearly KO'd that Shadow Machamp. And I did it because of that glitch. I still don't know. It caused me the game. He threw his cross chop and the game's over. But that's alright though. We all on one so far in this set, but we're gonna make some things happen. So I'm not too worried about it. Alright, next opponent. So again, we lead Jirachi, and we come into an Azumarill. I'm not too worried about this matchup. The only thing that I worry about is the Hydro Pump. So at this point, I'm counting his bubbles, and I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a Doom Desire, see what happens. And if he shields, it's cool. If not, I'll take it. And he does shield, and then he throws his energy. So I'm like, man, he's probably baiting. It's not a bait. It's definitely a Hydro Pump. So I come in with my Haunter, just farming up, and just chipping away at this Azumarill. He does not switch. So I was like, okay, bet. I throw the Shadow Punch, and I'm going to farm all the way down at this point. So whatever he throws at me, I'm definitely just going to shield it. It was a play rough. That definitely would have KO'd. And we complete the farm down. So now we have plenty of energy. I just threw a Shadow Punch. Whatever came in, I don't even know what came in. And it was the best throw it down. So now we're not in the best situation here, but we have Shadow Machamp waiting in the back to beat the fool out of this thing. So I ain't worried about it. So he can do what he do. So we bring in our Shadow Machamp. He switches out, brings in his Whiscash. I throw the cross chop because Whiscash actually has a good matchup against my Jirachi. I thought about switching, but then I second guess. I said, nah, I'm gonna stay. And then I was like, well, at this point, you know what? I thought about switching again, but I said, no, I'm not gonna stay. I'll just stay in this matchup. And it worked out. I did have to eat them up, but I was able to farm all the way down. And now I have pretty much 2 cross chops saved up. I throw one. I know he's going to shield this. I don't know why, but he does anyway. And then I throw the next one, and we already know that that is a GG. The game is over. Next opponent. Get him off the screen. All right, so we'll take that dub, and then we'll move on. And that's what we do. All right, so going on to match number 3. We're 1-1 in this set, and let's see how things turn out this time around. So going to Jirachi, we run into a Shadow Hypno. I decided not to switch out this matchup, obviously, because you know everything in the back line is horrible against confusions. So and that's including Hunter and Shadow Machamp. So I have to stay in this matchup. He lets that Doom Desire go through. I'm expecting a Fire Punch, so I said forget it. We'll just take it, and it's a Thunder Punch. So and he switches out into Registeel, which I'm kind of baffled about. But you know what? I think he did that to bring out my fighter, and it's cool. You know, I definitely had to shield his Focus Blast. I could have probably committed to the complete form down, but I did not. I went ahead and threw some energy because I wanted to get this Registeel out the way. And so what happens here, he brings back in his Hypno. I go for a Rock Slide, and I should have gone for the Cross Chop instead, but it worked out in the end. We both faint out. But I should have went for the Cross Chop. He brings in his Shadow Machamp. That's cool. And I bring in my Jirachi. I throw the Doom Desire. And he's gonna shield it. And I let him do what he do. He farms me down, but it's okay. I definitely whooped him on that one. I was going to shield whatever he was throwing at me at this point. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to farm him down with Hunter, and that is the game. So it worked out. I just had to make sure I got the Hypno out of the way because this line is definitely weak to confusion users. I'm surprised I did any type of well with it. So right now we're 2-1 in this set. Going into our next matchup, and we are met with the one and only Galvantula. I freaking hate this thing. So I decided to just stay in it. How I played it, I didn't shield anything. You know, I was like whatever. But then I throw this Doom Desire, and I was like, all right, cool. If he shields it, I'm straight. If he does not shield, then we'll figure something out. So he shields it. I swap. I'm okay with whatever debuff is going to come from this, and I know he's probably going to switch out of here. Switches into Galarian Stunfisk. That's cool. So we're just going to spam these Shadow Punches. It's all right. So that's what we do. We're just going to keep spamming Shadow Punches, get what we can get while we're in here. We're not going to shield anything that he throws at us. I know it's a Rock Slide coming. That's definitely enough to take out Hunter. And that's cool. So we're gonna come in with our Shadow Machamp and just farm it down. All right, I already know that this is gonna be a Rock Slide, and I'm cool with it. You know, let it go, complete the farm down. Boom. Now we have pretty good amount of energy for whatever comes back into this matchup. We'll just wait for it. And it's an Azumarill. I tried to bait with a Cross Chop, and when I should have just thrown the Rock Slides. And I tried to throw a Rock Slide here, and he still does not shield. So at this point, I should have built up 2 Rock Slides, and because I didn't think he was going to shield anything. And so he throws the Ice Beam. I'm already like super low health, and I don't know why I tried to form down. I had a Doom Desire ready, and I did not throw it, and I still don't understand why I didn't throw it. So some of these mistakes that I'm making are on me because I'm trying to be greedy. That's one of my problems. When I battle, I'm trying to be greedy, and when I should just take what I'm given. And so, like I say, if you can learn from my mistakes, definitely learn from them and use these teams the correct way. So, all right. So now we are led with a Bastoidon. I'm not too concerned here. I'm just going to stay in this matchup and build up some energy. I built up the 2 Doom Desires. These are going to do neutral damage to him because of the Rock Steel typing. He shields the first one and then he swaps. And so he swaps into a Primate. I could have stayed in, but I wanted to keep that matchup between Jirachi and whatever else he has in the back is fine. I mean, you know, I'm gonna fight this out because those counters are doing nothing to Hunter because he resists everything that a fighting type throws at him. So throw Shadow Punches takes almost nearly all his health, pretty much, and then 1 Shadow Claw down and we're good. Bastoidon comes back in, throws a charge move. I'm going to let this go through. It's fine. It's a flash cannon. It's my first time seeing a Bastoidon this season with a flash cannon. I come in with my Shadow Machamp and just farm all the way down. He swaps into his Venusaur, which is running Razor Leaf, and I throw the Rock Slide. Boom, takes out a good chunk of his health, and I just Confusion down. It's because why not? He comes back in with the Bastoidon. I throw this Doom Desire. I mean, it's nothing that he can do at this point. The game is over, and that is a GG.